What's crackin', crypto hustlers? It's October 10th, 2025, and while the market's buzzing with Bitcoin smashing records and meme coins going nuts, XRP, that battle-tested beast from Ripple, is throwing curveballs like a World Series pitcher. This Binance chart, it's pure drama, a heart-pounding dip that's got everyone sweating, but with ETF deadlines looming like fireworks on the 4th of July. This could be the setup for XRP's epic comeback story. No snooze-fest analysis here, just that raw, fist-pumping energy to supercharge your YouTube script, with quick cuts to those red candles crashing like a bad trade and green spikes teasing glory. We're zooming from October 10th's wild swings, where XRP's clawing back from the edge like a phoenix in a bull suit. Murica, get your popcorn, this ledger's about to ledger end. Kick it off with the price punch. XRP's dipping to $2.7461 USDT. Down a gritty 2.03% in the last 24 hours after flirting with highs at $2.8372 and lows scraping $2.7441. That's 88.88 million XRP, over $244 million USD. Flipping hands, whales are circling like sharks at a beach party, but sellers are slamming the panic button. Those candles, red dominators plunging from that juicy resistance at $2.83. Testing support like it's a high-stakes poker bluff, then flickering green hints of buyers sneaking back in. Volumes thumping at solid levels, with those yellow bars pulsing like a heartbeat on life support. It's the classic capitulation before the flip, where retail fear meets institutional FOMO. XRP ain't some fly-by-night token. It's the Swift's layer, powering cross-border zaps for banks worldwide. And with Ripple's fresh winds stacking up, this dip's just fuel for the fire. Check those Bollinger Bands. They're squeezing like a pressure cooker at $2.7441 to $2.8559. Middle bands flat at $2.8106 like it's holding its breath. That's volatility primed to erupt. Folks, when those bands fan out, expect XRP to rocket past $2.83 like it's late for a Ripple party. EMAs are whispering secrets too, the shorter ones dipping below price. But that purple 200 period lurking at $2.78 like a loyal guard dog. Ready to bark buyers back in. SARS orange dot trailing above at $2.7627. Flipping bearish but begging for a bounce. Crack below $2.74. And it's a quick slide to $2.70 for dip by glory. Hold it and we're moon-bound. Downside? Yeah, it's real with mid-tier holders dumping like they're cashing out for Coachella tickets. But open interest steady and funding rates teasing positive. The big dogs smell blood. Or rather, opportunity. Peep the momentum under the chart. RSI at 8.77. That's oversold screaming, buy me now. Like Black Friday deals at Walmart, it's the frog in the pot, boiling low before the leap. Volume profiles got that yellow MA line trending sideways. But spikes show the quiet accumulation phase, where smart money loads bags while noobs freak. And MACD. DIF at -0.0110, diving under DEA at -0.0027. Histogram red at -0.0083. Bearish crossover like a plot twist. But that flattening zero line, it's the hint of divergence, where price pain meets hidden strength. Layer in the real-world rocket fuel. Ripple's SEC saga wrapped with a $125 million bow in August. RLUSD, stablecoin dropping like hotcakes for compliant flows. And partnerships exploding. Think Bahrain FinTech Bay team up this week for custody and stablecoin magic. Plus, XRPL's going beast mode with programmable privacy, and MPTs live on mainnet October 1st, turning it into Wall Street's secret weapon for tokenized trillions. Broader vibe, Fed's rate slashes are juicing risk like cheap gas in a V8. BTC's ATH parade is pulling alts, and XRP's ETF verdicts hit October 18th, 25. 6 shots at glory that could flood billions in inflows. Shout out to you star-spangled stackers grinding those IRAs and side gigs. In a land where fiat's fumbling and borders are breaking, XRP's your bridge to the future. The coin that turns wire transfers into instant wins for remittances from Cali to Colombia. It's off 6% monthly, sure, but that's the blood in the streets before the parade. Whales scooped $758 million last month alone. Toss $1K at these levels. If it snaps that descending triangle Peter Brandt's eyeing, you're flipping 20 to 30% by mid-month. High risk like betting on the Eagles in the playoffs. So freaking lootly, but that's the Yankee spirit. Turning underdogs into legends, with every regulatory green light. Price prediction, where's XRP rippling next? Eagle-eyed, ETF-fueled edition. Gear up, Patriots. The charts and headlines are aligning for XRP's revenge arc. Short-term fireworks, next 7-14 days. Watch that $2.74 support hold like the Alamo, bounce it. And we're surging to $2.90, $3 by October 18th. A sharp 8 to 12% pop as ETF hype builds. But if those 6 rulings drop green mid-month, 21 shares. Bitwise and Crew, boom, 40% rally to $3.98, $4.32 by Halloween. Turning fear into feasts, with inflows projected at $4B, 8B year 1. October full throttle, cautious bulls eye $3.30, $3.50 by month's end if we crack $3.07 resistance. Fueled by Q4's historical 51% average pump and RLUSD's institutional pull. That's 20 to 30% from here. Your quick win for the 9-to-5 warriors. Bear trap, if Brandt's 20% drop triggers below $2.69. We dip to $2.22, prime buy the fear zone, but don't bet the farm. Year-end 2025 blockbuster, consensus is lit. Average $3.50, $4. With lows at $2.05 if bears roar, but highs blasting $5.05. $5.81 on ETF mania and ODL adoption, exploding in Asia Mideast. That's 80 to 110% ROI. Flipping a $5K bag to $9K, $10.5 thousand by New Year's toasts. Wildcard Moon, $9.12 if $10 billion ETF inflows hit and Ripple's bank charter seals the deal. But that's the global payments takeover, fever dream. Long haul to 2030, epic saga, $5.25, $26.50 average, with Ultra Bulls sniffing $50 plus on CBDC bridges and trillions tokenized. XRP as the world's Swift 2.0, turning early hodlers into dynasties. Lows, $1.35 if adoption stalls. But that's the floor for fearless dip divers. The verdict, this XRP charts a coiled spring in a storm, oversold. Overhyped and overready for liftoff. For us freedom fighters stacking against the machine. It's your regulatory clarity meets rocket fuel moment. DYOR like your portfolio depends on it. It does. Ape only what you can torch. And let's make October unforgettable. Who's riding the Ripple? Smash it to $5. In the comments if you're locked in, like. Sub bell for the wins. Later. Legends to the stars and stripes we surge.